SpeedGaming Live.
How's it going? How we doing?
Yo, look at us. Wind Waker Randomizer. We're here in person. If you remember last year, we were here online. And now you can see our faces. This is so weird.
We do, in fact, have faces.
We do.
And we got a lot of good faces here today. We've got a great race coming up here. We got Advocate versus Kitcot. It's going to be a great race here in just a couple of minutes.
And, last I heard, they're both kind of overrated, but, one of them is only our Season 5 champion, and the other one is a SSR runner who came in and came second place in our Challenge Cup. So this is going to be a really good race. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
Are you excited?
I'm super stoked. I've been watching these guys race for a little while now, and they are both very, very good quality runners. So I think this is going to be a great time for everybody today.
Yeah. So if you don't know, we have a special build for Season 5, which means we have chest type matches contents. And if you ever seen an Ocarina of Time randomizer run, you would recognize it. But if you don't, we have big spiky chests for good items, basically. So the seed will go by pretty quickly. Hopefully our runners will be getting started here soon so we can actually watch some content and not watch us. Right?
I think we look pretty good on it, but I think they're going to look a lot better.
I agree. It's looking like they're about to get started. So, Dunzy, what are you expecting today?
I'm expecting to see some pretty solid strats that both of them are going to pull out. I think we're going to see some pretty quick times here. I know Season 5 seeds go by pretty quickly compared to what I've been used to seeing in the past, so I think we're going to get a really good race going here.
If we're here for at least 2 hours, we're all going to be crying at the end. But we have Advo and C. Just C. Don't worry about it. But what are you hoping for in terms of dungeons? I'm hoping for some Earth Temple, Tachi, and maybe just to be nice, I'll throw in a DRC.
I don't know. Do we want them to have a good seed or a bad seed? That's what we want to see here from dungeons. I think a good balance is always throw Forbidden Woods in there. Put either Wind Temple or Earth Temple in it, and then just give them Forsaken Fortress. I think it's a good balance of short, long, and then that good middle ground in Forbidden Woods.
Oh man, they're already done. Look, they got a 143.52.
That's a pretty solid time.
Right?
Still there.
That's crazy. I'm impressed. All right, I think we're done then, right?
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys later.
No, you cannot leave. We are legally obligated to stay here. So
I think
who
we are
knows?
getting some final things wrapped up here, and then we'll get this seed going. Seeing some people coming in chat here. If you guys have questions, feel free to let us know, and we can answer it to the best of our ability.
Sometimes we just don't know, though.
I don't know a lot of things.
Yeah. Clearly, everybody is saying it's C for their name. It's clearly C for me, because my name is Crystal.
See, Cookie Monster always told me C is for cookie, but
C is for cookie, actually. Cookie's a lot better. Look at our runners over there. They're vibing. They're going to get started. Look, they started. Oh, boy.
We have our timers are started, and they are off.
Oh, my God, it's Sans.
We have a Sans model. We're just going to start off talking to King of Red Lions to get some hints. It's another new thing in Season 5 is we do have hints introduced into Wind Waker, which is really nice.
Yes, be prepared for the end of the race, and hopefully we might hear some glorious rope climb. So we're getting some pretty interesting hints. We have 2 hints that are locked behind fire and ice arrows.
Fire Mountain is foolish, though.
So yeah, so is Ice Ring. So that's 2 fire and ice checks that are already out the way. We'd never have to go there. Ooh, that's a nice ankle hint there. You like to see that. Ankle is pretty annoying to get. You have to
Ghost
get
Ship
fire.
also dead.
What is
Bomb
this?
Island is dead.
What is
this
this?
seed?
Can we reroll? I want to. What? There's Trevor. Oh my God. So, if you don't know, we have a rainbow rupee that Ankle gives you when you collect all Tingle statues and you give it to him. He's like, here you go. Here's more money after giving you $250. And we call that Trevor. And it's a meme item, and we're not going to see it, unfortunately.
All of those items that we saw, or all those locations that we saw, are typically areas that people love avoiding if they're able to. So I think everything that they got hinted there is probably a fresh breath of air for them.
Right.
Not having to go to a lot of different places.
I mean, who likes Bomb Island Cave? Nobody. Nobody here. Nobody in chat likes Bomb Island Cave. So we're seeing a pretty standard start here. Actually, they start at Forest Haven, which is pretty convenient because they probably would have gone there anyways. But we're going to see some Cliff Plateau, and we'll probably see BPR after that. I don't think it was hinted at all.
I didn't see BPR hint at all, so this is a really good starting area for them, like you said.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. They don't have to warp. Warping takes time. We gotta go fast here, man. We got places to be. Like at the end of the game. Looks like Evo's having just a bit of problem with storage. Never mind, just kidding. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. He's better than I think.
Let's see. Did we see our hinted dungeons already? It looks like we got
Taji,
Forsaken Fortress, and Earth Temple. I mean,
Man.
I got like 2 of 3 in my prediction, kind of.
I got 1. I got 2. Did I get 2? I think I got 2 as well. I didn't save Forsaken Fortress, but you know, fast dungeons.
Pretty easy checks there, so I'm not too worried about that one for our runners.
Yeah. So now we see Kitcot over here sailing on over to BPR. We did store a spiky chest, so that will have a hopefully good item for him. Who actually knows? It could absolutely lead to nothing, but that's how it is sometimes. Can't have everything right away.
It do be that way.
Also, if you didn't notice, they started with delivery bag. We do start with a random item, and the item this time is just delivery bag. So that opens up
all the mail
some
checks that you can deliver, as well as Zunari quest line to get some pretty flowers for the city gardens.
Yep. Oh, yes. Let's do that. Let's plant all the flowers. Let's please Sam in a non-long side quest race.
I think that should just be a check on its own that we should just turn on. The only Sam quest line right there.
I don't think anybody wants that. I'm so sorry, Denzi. But you can have your wrong opinion. There's Nearest Pearl. We do need that for Tachi. And you will see Kit and Ava here collecting some money. Since we do have CTMC, money can be kind of hard to come by. So you gotta do what you can around here. And we have our first Triforce shard stored on top of Cliff Plateau. It's my favorite shard because it's very long.
The long boy.
It's the long boy, yes. So we'll probably see Kit go to Windfall here. Never mind. I'm joking. I forgot about Mother and Child. That's an island.
That is
That's
an island
with a check.
It's a pretty easy island to get to.
And we're going to leave immediately.
No bottles, so we're not collecting any fairies yet.
Just
I'm going to
turn
pull
around.
the same move here, go straight there. I think it's a pretty fair place to go start.
Yeah. So it looks like Kit is taking after Advo and delaying Windfall. Probably looking for a Picto box. And probably some letters as well. But we'll see some Mesa. You're going to see Kit do a roll clip here. He's going to partially clip into his wall and just try and roll his way in there. Collision's weird in this game. Even if you don't have storage, like any type of storage, it's weird.
We just really enjoy breaking into places.
Yeah, don't break and enter. That should go without saying. But
Mesa House going to have Note to Mom, which is great with starting off with delivery bag. It's either going to be the biggest debate in the world, or it's going to actually lead something good here for
it's
us.
so sad it can make you cry, and if it's nothing, it'll make our runners cry. Honestly.
But that's what we're definitely going to see them do is get that letter sent off and then get some other checks going here.
Just kidding. We're going to take it out first. We're going to take
We're
it out
showing it
again.
off.
We're showing it off. Look at that
It's a
letter.
pretty letter. Honestly,
It's
out of any of them,
nice
I
and
like the
beautiful.
simplicity of it. Both of our runners just really liking to show that off
Yeah.
in the air there.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen such a letter? And look at that blade of grass. I mean, that bush there. I mean, equally as beautiful as the letter.
Yeah, man, we're doing great with it.
Yeah. And Under's Link's house is dead.
So, Grandma not storing anything hefty for us underneath her house.
Grandma
at least.
is not being very good. If she's not careful, we might not save her today.
So, and note to mom was a joy pendant. So we are
Crying
not
with
doing.
joy.
Yeah. Yep. That is
Exactly.
not what we want to see there.
Alrighty, and if you remember that roll clip from about 2 minutes ago, Kit just did a harder roll clip there. Same trick, but there's a loading zone there that we do not want to hit, and if you hit it, you're gonna be as sad as note to mom mail.
Outset not doing much for us here at all.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I
Yeah.
also don't remember the paths, I'll be honest with you.
I also don't remember the path hints.
I was
so
not paying attention, I'll be honest.
I caught the items or the specific location hints, so we know a lot of those, but we'll see if, as long as our runners know where things are, that's kind of the important thing here.
Yeah, right. As long as they go to the right places, it doesn't matter if we remember. We're just here.
So if you guys are just tuning in, again, this is Wind Waker Randomizer. We are in person, Advocate versus Kitcot. We're doing great. We're having a fun time.
Actually, I'm not. I'm actually a ghost.
Okay, well,
I'm a Poe.
one person, one spectral being.
Alrighty, and Kit unfortunately not making his auto jump. This is a rando only glitch, surprisingly, because we have Swift Sail, and with Swift Sail you can jump pretty far when you go zoom. And Kit is going to successfully aim into the middle of this whirlpool, and the game doesn't know what to do with you, so it puts you on the island. And Kit is now doing Diamond Step early, which Eva's also about to do.
Diamond Step Early is a really, really great easy trick to get for that beginning game if you don't start with a hook shot, especially with our random start item. We love going to Diamond Step Early anytime that we can.
Yeah, and, you know, this could potentially turn into a hover seed for nobody because none of our runners can morph hover.
I also
Sad
can't
for the
morph hover,
content.
so
I cannot morph hover either.
I'm not going to fault him on that one.
Yeah, right? I won't either. Today.
Today.
Tomorrow I will.
Yeah.
Tomorrow they get no mercy.
Basically, all of our runners have to learn how to morph hover by the end of this tournament.
Yes, Alex, you, the viewer, can morph hover. So both my runners are doing the same thing right now.
A lot of hand-holding going on, and you know what? We like seeing that.
Yep. Alrighty. Just climbing into some pots that warp us away. And it looks like we have a spiky chest over here. This is locked behind hookshot, so
We have
Iron
two
boots.
spiky chests actually in Diamond Step, so that is the Diamond Step early was hopefully a very good strat or
Also-
a very good play here for us today.
I don't know if they can hear Ava's audio, but if all you hear is they'll get so much
if
better.
all you hear is Sans, then there you go. We got Command Melody, which is going to make their lives so much easier.
At least in Earth Temple. Top G, we're not going to see much of it, but Earth Temple, it can see some work in basement.
Oh, definitely.
And it looks like Kit is not going for the Islet Super Swim. Fair enough. I don't think he's that comfortable with it. And if he is, or no, it was Hinted Baron. I remember now.
That's good enough then. We don't have to see the super swim if
You're
if
right.
They don't have to do it.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. See, that's like the only super swim these two do.
But-
And you know what? That means nobody's eyes are in danger today. This is a
Exactly.
no danger zone.
And we're going to see both runners hitting Windfall Island. I'd say that's a pretty standard move at this point. Windfall is very check heavy, and
Yeah.
so they're both going to kind of run through all the motions here.
Yeah, we don't have a projectile for Dragon Roost Island yet. They're waiting for a projectile for that. There isn't much else, honestly, that they can do. They're kind of being bottlenecked into this Windfall. So, you know, it happens. It's
Exactly.
Windfall.
The nice thing is Advos got there at night, but they did hint that Mila was dead, so nothing there. Advos just going to go
Poor
straight see
Mila.
Maggie.
You hate to see it. What a shame.
We've got Din's Pearl, so that isn't 2 of the 3 pearls that we do need to have.
Yo, we are 1 pearl away from having an open Taji. And I think that means also a Nice open hop across the floating boxes check that none of our runners want to see.
I kind of want to see it. I like seeing the force double dip into Taji.
Ooh.
Just for fun.
And our first sword upgrade, so we started with sword. We also start with double magic, which is quite opposite of past seasons that I can remember at least.
It never used to be that way. I love starting with double magic now.
Yeah,
It's such a blessing.
It's a nice convenience to have. So Kit now has a Master Sword and will now do more damage because little baby sword there, it can't do much for us, unfortunately.
And normally, we would want to see Master Sword when you have a Forsaken Fortress one as well, because then you can fight Phantom Ganon. Phantom Ganon was hinted dead for this seed as well, so...
How dare you?
Yeah.
Phantom Ganon has the Rainbow Rupee. This is important.
Look, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
Alrighty, so Kit is on his way to go do some door cancel shenanigans, I think. He hasn't pulled out Wind Waker. There we go. Oh, and we are flying through that text. I hope y'all didn't want to see those hints again.
I caught maybe half of one of them. I was trying to see the paths, didn't get to see it again. But we're going to see a good Lenza door cancel, I would imagine, here.
Yeah. I can't imagine otherwise. So now Kit's hitbox is insanely small and can jump through walls. Don't worry about it. It's normal.
It's one of the one things that I just absolutely love about Wind Waker is being able to see people just kind of go wherever they want after getting many different types of storage.
Evo very confused on why he could not hit the switch. Maybe it's because Sans has tiny bone feet. And that's probably why.
What even is collision? Collision is a myth.
It's
Collision
a suggestion.
does not exist.
It's a suggestion around here, honestly. Evo also went to go talk to Tot. I think we just saw Kit talk to Tot here. Since we have short side quests, we do have to do stuff like Lenza, not Lenzo Assistant. Thank goodness we all do Lenzo's Assistant. But we have to do the Lenzo chests that are up there, and they're vibing. There's some other side quests. And normally, you'll do Killer Bees, and you'll do Tot then. So it's interesting to see Advo go and do Tot now, and then go do Tangle.
I'm curious if Advo will do Lenza door cancel at all.
Doesn't... Just kidding.
I was
he's
gonna say,
doing
nope, he's going to do it. So, yeah, we've seen a little bit of them going the same path here, but Windfall, they definitely diverged on what they started out doing. So it'll be interesting to see who gives kind of an advantage to that.
Yeah, Avo didn't get much with that Tot, so hate to see it. Poppering on the path to Jawhala, you hate to see it. Could be power bracelets in there, which would be nice.
As long as it's in the first, one of the first chests.
Yeah,
that
right.
Would be fantastic.
Actually, it's actually behind right boulder, and you need bombs to open it.
That would be the seed, wouldn't it?
It would. And this is that seed, I guarantee it. I read the spoiler log that definitely got generated with these settings.
So we're going to go see if Lenzo is hiding anything in his attic up here.
I'm going to say no, because he doesn't want his...
There's going to be one.
Oh.
There's two.
So we're both wrong.
Wow. We got
wallet.
Rupee, wallet, which leads to Rupee.
That was not
wallet
a Rupee.
Mail. Yeah, there's a Rupee on it. Ghost Ship, unfortunately not needed this seed.
Unless you want to go pick up a piece of heart, but...
I don't think our runners will decide to do that.
They don't want a piece of the Ghost Ship's heart. It's too much. It's too spectral for them, honestly.
And then we're going to see Kit finish the tedious hide-and-seek quest here.
If I was Kit, I would have gone and gotten that wallet mail. He might go get it. The thing about it is that could have given Maggie's or Moblin's letter.
Yeah.
Unless it was hinted, and that's nice to have. But it's not the worst thing in the world that he didn't grab it. There's a bow.
Wow.
That's pretty nice to have.
Children should not have bows. That's going to be my input here.
I would say it'd be fine if it was like a little kid bow that doesn't actually do anything except shoot fake arrows and grappling hook.
Wow.
Dang.
Very stacked
Killer
here.
bees are kind of stacked today.
I'm going to assume that our runners are going to go kind of the pop print and then head over to DRI here pretty quickly, especially with that grappling hook being found.
Yeah, they also bow. They might wait to see if they can find a way to go backwards.
Yeah.
So we might be holding out
DRC
just a little bit. Or
DRC's
not
we're
in
both
logic.
on the wrong page here. Wait a second. DRC is not in logic.
Don't worry, guys. We're
But
professionals.
they did find the bow, so they are able to go and grab a couple of items.
It's
at least.
fine. We realized it.
We
would
caught
be the people that go
ourselves.
into Logic dungeons.
Yes.
It's fine, you guys. It's for the content, I promise. Definitely not idiots around here.
But we'll at least be able to see them get, the three checks at DRA if they decide to go there, because they can shoot down the chest with the bow that they just got. So.
Yep.
Content. It is content.
It is for the content, I swear.
And
piece of heart.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
piece of heart. So mail is not it today. So far.
Turning around. Oh, he hasn't picked up Note to Mom mail. You will see our runners change time very frequently, and because we got that ghost ship hint, they don't have to worry about their day and night cycles. In all honesty, they can just play as much as they want. The only thing they have to think about is the time it takes to play and watch the cutscene. But,
Night.
Oh, lensless chests are dead then. Big rip. We hate to see it.
So we're gonna see a paw print run here,
Just
especially
no,
because
that's
they got.
Crescent. That's Crescent.
Oh, is it?
Island.
Are we going Crescent first? I didn't see how far we turned. Avo is gonna go paw print though. So we're gonna see a little bit of split off of where they decide to go here finally.
There is a nope.
Oh,
that is.
we're going straight. I can't.
I believed
see.
you. You led me astray,
I cannot
man.
see.
So that's
apparently.
Northern Triangle Island with a nice little cyclist there. There's also Salvage Core here, so I will also pick up Salvage Core as well. If Kit goes in the ghost ship, I'm gonna.
I really thought.
Just
for a
open
second.
it and just do it for some reason. It's just like whatever.
Well, we have a sword on Crescent, so that was a great play to go there. Hopefully, we don't see Kit go into ghost ship.
No,
Kit.
please. It was hinted. It was something not good. No, the time loss. It's fine.
And we'll get to hear Cyclist singing a song, and then
You guys, we're gonna learn how to warp around
figure out
it.
what's going on.
We're gonna learn how to warp around. Ignore the fact we already know how to do it.
Skull necklace. So that is not a fun one right there.
How do you think Cyclos got that skull necklace? Do you think he made it?
I don't know. I mean, he's kind of a god, so
Kinda.
kind of a god.
Kinda.
Slightly a god.
Ignore. Ooh, power bracelets.
Interesting.
So there is not power bracelets in paw print.
Shield? Would we see a shield in
Probably. We
paw
could
print
see a
because we
shield.
already have command melody.
We could also see hammer.
We could also
There's
see hammer.
Leaf. That's a pretty nice place for Leaf. If you ever want a Leaf, Sphere Zero.
We do enjoy some Sphere Zero leafing. He's a bit fishy. Hey. That's a good one.
I agree. So, we're going to see Kit shoot down this platform here. Not platform, it's a bomb. He's going to shoot a bomb and it's going to knock
We
the
really want
chest.
them to go to DRC today, don't we?
Yeah. I really want a DRC, man. It's such a good dungeon. It has a lot of cool tech.
But this is one of my favorite overworld tricks to do, honestly, is they're going to be setting up to walk around the island.
Yep.
Instead of having to have Leaf, which they do have, they are able to do some storage stuff. They can see the chest from there. I actually was not aware of that.
Kit, testing fate there. I have seen runners absolutely void on that chest.
Interesting.
I
That
could have
seems
sworn it was
risky.
something, but apparently not. So Kit's running away. We'll be able to see again on Avo's side. I think Avo is playing on console. Okay, yeah, it is nothing. So we're just gonna run away.
I do like how used the telescope is
Yeah.
in these settings. I feel like we never used to do it justice. So it's nice to see that finally get its place.
Alrighty. Kit about to pick up his power bracelets on Salvage Core. So I'm sure
Which
he
is a good find
appreciates that.
right outside of Paw Print Isle,
Yeah.
honestly. And they have grab buckets, so they can go right in and clear out all of Paw Print if they need to.
If you're wondering, no, the power bracelets do not count towards that since you can get Salvage Core well, not anywhere,
That
but
is
in
true.
3 different places. Could easily said have to horseshoe at that point, and we could have gone over to golf.
Because it's
and gotten
considered a Hyrule check at that point, correct? Like or is it Great Sea?
It's Great Sea.
Yeah, because Hyrule would be
Hyrule
under.
has 1 check in its Master Sword
Yeah,
Chamber, and
love going there.
We too love going there. Yes,
So, yes, we have our runners.
Are holding hands.
They're back holding hands like very, very closely now.
They're vibing, yo.
They're having a good time.
Kit does have that sword that Advo doesn't, but for now, hand holding.
Spike chest at top of Paw Print was
Scale the
a
wall.
Picto box.
Well,
Our
it
runners-
happens.
Yeah, I was say that's something that you never enjoy seeing, unfortunately. But
Well, you had that grappling hook on the place, Miss Marie. Fire and ice arrows.
wow,
That could also be it.
that could be Path to Valhalla logically.
I think I don't remember.
Logically, you have to
spheres.
have fire ice arrows.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just trying to think, because power bracelets were sphere 0.
Yeah, so,
that
I
makes
mean,
that
it-
sphere
it
1.
Very
It depends.
easily could be.
Actually, it probably is.
Unless there's something on this bait bag, it's more than likely our fire
But
ice
there's
arrows
also
there.
Picto Box.
Well, we don't talk about Picto Box.
But Pompey and Vera, you gotta have the
But-
gossip. Look, it's the only gossip we're gonna get around here, man.
I don't know. I mean, we have control. We can.
I don't think any. Here's today gossip. We had pizza yesterday. There you go.
There you go. That's the gossip.
Whatever toppings it had is up to you. So they're about to start trading checks. They're about to trade checks here. I was about to check Crescent, and Kit is about to check Cyclos. So we'll be able to know who's ahead, I guess, for now.
Yeah, I was like, really? Because they're probably both going to, I would imagine, reconvene on Windfall after this with fire and ice arrows in hand as well. Maybe. Because all of their other, besides Needle Rock, have been deemed dead.
Stabbed it with the sword.
And I don't
Dead
really
as
think
a
we
doornail.
don't have enough really to go into dungeons yet.
I love going to Tachi without all my pearls, man. I don't know about you. I like Wind Waker diving down into Tachi just like how I like Wind Waker diving into Hyrule.
Oh, we see Great Fish. Advo's going to go check this chest out and then
Also,
Zunari as
trade
well.
for exotic
Yep.
flower. Not
then-
even
then
gonna
we'll see
peek the
them
chest.
back.
We're just going. Who cares if it's something good or not? We're going. Doesn't matter because we're going to trade for a flower anyways.
Yep. And then we'll probably see, yeah, exactly. We'll probably see Needle Rock as well since we're already in the area.
Tuba, we do wish you were here. We wish everybody was here. We are having lots of fun so far. And that is definitely not a Goron, guys.
It's a Goron.
It's not.
it's a
Look at it.
That's definitely a Goron.
It's definitely not.
Okay, so what is it?
It's not a Goron.
Okay, all right. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, see? It's like
you know what?
It's a new race in Wind Waker, not a Goron.
Yeah, not a Goron.
One word. Oh, and we had a certified Coral Talk moment there. We only like ring hints like once or twice, and the second time is when we're doing door cancel. So any other time is just sad. And Kit here, unfortunately, does not have enough money to trade for exotic
no.
flower.
That's gonna put us back just a wee bit.
Yeah, you
That's
need
where-
45. Yeah, you need 45 rupees in total in order to get the
Exotic,
flower,
Yeah,
yeah.
the exotic flower. Advo stopping to get those rupees and BPR definitely gave that little bit of a
Kit
window in between there.
Well, Kit also got the ones at BPR as well. I don't know where Ava got the rest of it.
Probably
but
Windfall then, I would imagine.
Probably.
Because I don't think I saw Kit get any on Windfall.
Yeah. Kit also, if he wanted to, could have salvaged at that little salvage spot there. It would have given him rupees, although he would have had to watch the cutscene for it. But potato, when you're broke.
So we have one spike chest up there. We did have a path in here, I believe. I don't remember what it path to.
It's path to not Goma.
That is true. We are not going to DRC.
I'm so sorry.
Per what the commentators say.
Yeah.
We're not going to DRC today.
Kit opting to go ahead and check this. Normally, you'll see what Ava did. They'll just go in there, check this cave, and save and quit out. We have a nice little Triforce shard there. And bombs. Very, very nice.
Okay.
That is hard required. We do need it for Tachi. And it does give us some mail, which hasn't been helpful, but it'll give us some mail.
Is this the letter? Is this the letter that puts us, kind of back up?
Who knows when we'll see the mail, but we'll see it eventually. Bombs on path to Forsaken Fortress.
Yes,
oh boy.
100%.
You got a bomb down that
Actually,
door.
I think they were just lying about Islet of Steel being barren.
Let's go back. Let's go see what it is.
I think we should do that. I think that's a great idea.
I want to go there. I want to go there just as much as I want to go to DRC right now.
Go back to Outset.
You gotta do Big Pig.
That is true. We are going to
We have bait, and it's turning nighttime. I could hear Avo's controller clicking from across the room. All I hear is a loud click click as he scrolls over to the bait.
I believe we'll see what bomb mail is here on our path to grabbing the pig to just chuck across the entire world.
I hate to break it to you, Dunzy, but unless Avo here changes it to daytime, I don't think we're gonna see Big Pig being thrown.
The music's
on
still
Avo's side.
Daytime music.
It's nighttime,
but
no.
the pig's right there.
The pig is right there. The pig does not go to bed. Doesn't go inside and go to bed inside the house. It's fine. Look, it's daytime for Kit. We're gonna see some pigs being thrown. Look.
I think we just throw the pig anyways. See
well,
how it
you know
goes.
what? Here you go. Big Pig was angry at Avo for not throwing him, so he chased him around. Alrighty. If you want a trick that I highly recommend doing, it's not that. But that is nice for Kit, since he does not have luck with money. I don't know what I was trying to say.
Kit's gonna have money now at least.
He will have plenty of money. That'll be more than enough money for the rest of the seed. So Kit is trying to get this pig stuck between the fence and this dude that takes care of him now. That pig did not want to be there.
We're having a little bit of struggles with the pig.
You wanna take my pig you wanna take the pig for a walk? No, we do not. We want to throw the pig. I believe in seed. There we go. So the pig is slightly off center from where it's supposed to be, and when you throw it,
oh
well, that was not the intended results. But there you go. You've seen it.
We did throw the pig.
It's Big Pig light.
Essentially, off-centering the pig for whatever reason makes it so it's just
flies
a
away.
rock,
Okay.
like a very small stone.
Big Pig is gonna try his best to go home now. We're gonna help Big Pig get home. This is gonna lose Kit
a good
decent amount of
here.
time.
We really needed that throw.
And now we do the side hop / walk of shame across the bridge. Here we go. Look at that Big Pig. He's upside down. He's vibing.
We do have a spike chest on Horseshoe, so we're going to get something for Advo over here.
Alrighty. What we got? Skull
Hammer.
hammer. So we could see Advo just go immediately into
Yes,
FF.
I-
I would honestly
gonna
be more
see-
surprised if he didn't.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
We even have the item you want. So logically, you either need Leaf or Hookshot to get to Mulgara. You can Hookshot torches, but since Phantom Ganon was hinted dead, you kind of want Leaf in order to leaf over to the little lair. So this works out. It's the perfect time to come. What better time than the present?
And unfortunately, we probably, more than likely, will not see Trevor get picked up here.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
Even though we can hold Trevor,
we can.
we'll let Phantom Ganon keep Trevor today.
Kit gonna go ahead and buy that Cabana deed. It's probably looking for a pair. I'm kind of surprised he didn't buy. Well, never mind. He didn't have enough money. Unless Headstone was hinted dead, and I'm crazy again.
I think we're gonna see Kit head to golf over here.
Meanwhile, there is a spiky chest on bed, so we're gonna get some storage. We're gonna phase onto the chest and void, and that gets us back up here at the door and closer to exiting. And hopefully Kit does not try and try to get his exotic flyer. I don't think he can get it anywhere else besides maybe Mother and Child. You can't do it at Bomb Island. It's just not possible. He'll trade you back for Town Flower, and it's annoying, but it's how it is.
Yeah, I almost wonder if he'll end up just going right back to Great Fish for it. Or what that path will end up looking like. So we have another Triforce Shard
We have
in
4.
Forsaken.
So we're missing.
That's our, yeah, that is our, so did Advo
No.
store one on, was that on bed then?
Probably. It did say he had 4 remaining.
Yeah, said 4 remaining, so Advo should have 4 shards now.
So, since we haven't done our dungeons, so we have race mode on, and at the end of every dungeon, when you defeat the boss, the heart container will be a Triforce Shard. So we are only missing 1 more Triforce Shard. Well, one more overworld Triforce Shard, I mean. So that's pretty cool. We are pretty close to go mode, actually.
Yeah, we are 1 bow, 1, yeah, we're 1 bow, 1 sword, 1 shard away from a go mode.
And a pearl.
And a pearl.
And hook shot.
Yeah, we
Look, you guys, we're getting there, I promise.
we don't need the hook shot.
Who's
don't need the
are
hook
you
shot.
hovering for them?
No.
Okay,
but
then. I guess we're getting hook
We
shot.
don't need the hook shot.
We don't need the hook shot. Actually, I do. I need it for, like, because I'm lazy and I don't want to walk around the hotel. So I want to hook shot my way up to the 2nd floor so I can go to bed at
That
night.
would, that would be pretty helpful,
Yeah.
actually. I'm just gonna sit here and pray for a Morth Hover at some point during this. So whether it happens or not, I'm gonna be on Team Morth Hover.
Hook shot up the stairs would be legit. Yes, Crane. I would hook shot up the stairs. Don't worry. Who needs an elevator when I can be the elevator? So we're going to see some crazy, funky stuff here with Helmarock. Hopefully, Advo can pull off this trick first try. So we're going to get storage, and you're going to be like, oh my god, this is all y'all do. And he's going to move during this boss cutscene. And if you ever played this game vanilla, you know this boss is not fun. Helmarock has some crazy RNG. And to mitigate that, we like to get storage, backflip, side hop, dry roll, and fall down.
We like to say RNG who.
RNG who?
Honestly, this did go from being my least favorite boss fight from vanilla to learning this trick becoming one of my favorite boss fights because fun trick make boss fight fun.
Alrighty, so you're gonna see Advo being back down at the bottom. You're like, well, why is he back down here? We were just down here. Well, we want the bird down here so we can hit him with a hammer. And hopefully, Helmarock is very nice, which he is.
We're gonna yes, yep. This is exactly
We're
where
walking
we
on
want.
over. Helmarock waddle. The Helmarock waddle.
So in a vanilla fight, Helmarock would
ruin your day.
Slam his beak into the ground to try and hit you, and you have to hit Helmarock King with the hammer to break the mask. At this height, you are just right at eye level, and you can just continuously smack him.
Yeah.
And break the mask in just a few hits, and then go right into slashing or hitting him with whatever you choose. And it's a really easy fight at that point.
I choose the Picto Box. Go. Take pictures and slam it.
Just throw it.
Just throw it.
Throw it at him.
Just throw it. Well, you know what? We could use Tingle statues. They're sharp and pointy, and they're not needed.
Honestly, just use the Wind Waker at that point.
Use Command Melody. But the side effect, though, of us doing Helmrock storage, as we call it, is that Helmrock can get stuck. And
in a lot of different ways.
And he can't get unstuck. He's not the smartest bird. And if he gets stuck, he will not even try to get unstuck. And you're soft-locked. So then you have to do it all over again. So it's a very, very nice trick. But, you know, it has its sad points. So now we're going to see it again on Kit's side. And hopefully it's nice to Kit. Evo picking up that Cabana D. Since we have bombs, we unfortunately do have to buy the Beetle 20 item, since it takes up a precious slot for the pair. I'm pretty sure we do need to look at good old Headstone.
That will probably be helpful.
Oh, the lead pump.
Just slightly.
You know, who knows? Jump.
So let's see. Right now we are Advo's just kind of barely ahead with beating Helmrock King, but Kit's not too far behind here. So we'll see how this catch up will end up going. I think the big thing right now for sure is that exotic flower. Now having enough money on that, I think they would be basically neck and neck right now if we didn't have that little discrepancy.
Kit doing his setup, but also not set up. As you'll see, he's not going to be in the same place as far as I remember as Adva was. So Adva was on top of the jail, and that's pretty much where you like to be. I think Kit is going to be on the floor, and you have to be kind of careful and move fast, because if you don't, Helmrock can come in pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, he landed smack center in that. As long as you get set up, it shouldn't really be much of an issue either way.
Well, you know. He jumped on over, man.
He said, "I'm coming right over."
Red Rover,
yeah.
I'm coming right on over. But thankfully, Helmrock did not decide he wanted to blow some wind at Kit. If he does that, he'll probably more likely fly away, and you're gonna be real sad.
That is
happy.
Another way that soft blocks. The bird just kind of leaves, and then
he leaves. He might come back. He might not. You know.
Sometimes it takes him a while. Sometimes he comes right
back. He has to go kidnap some other little pointy-eared girls. You know.
And there is our final pearl. We can get into Tot G now. That also gives us another check in the mail.
Oh boy. The best pearl, because it's the only one that gives you mail.
Not having hookshot here makes me sad. I like hookshotting the chests underneath or behind ladders.
Oh my goodness, I can't. Alrighty, and that's a spiky chest. You love to see it.
And a bottle.
Let's
one of
go.
My personal favorite items.
Advo hates it because he hates Grandma.
Also, a triple return back to outset would not be fun here.
Well, you know,
it happens.
Some days you wake up and you gotta go to outset 3 times.
Just gotta go home.
Some days you wake up and you gotta warp everywhere, man. I don't know what to tell you. We'll probably see some good old Tachi though. I'm gonna get another dungeon out the way, because nobody ever wants to do Earth Temple.
That is true.
Is not in it's not completely in logic. There are some checks that are in logic. We do need Mirror Shield for a good majority of them. Some of them are open to us. Actually, I lied because we technically don't have hookshot, and command was locked behind hookshot. So we'll probably see command melody sometime soon here, probably in Tachi.
It should be fairly quick here.
It won't be in the late half of Tachi. If it's in the late half of Tachi, we need to call somebody because our logic is wrong.
Yeah.
Call 1-800-LAGO or Tandro and
Arrow
fix
mail
it.
was a piece of heart, so nothing from beating Helm Rock there.
Another day, another useless piece of mail. You hate to see it.
Yeah, the mail is like 0 for 4 right now.
Okay, running all the way over, and unfortunately that chest is not what he wants. It is a little brown chest that has nothing good for us. Unfortunate. But it's okay. Maybe one day it'll have something. It'll have hero's charm.
It does have a thing in it.
It does have a thing in it.
What is in that, we will never know.
Nope. Never see it. Ever. Never, ever.
And
Not even
just a
if
simple
asked
chest
nicely.
here for Advo as well, so he's just gonna move on. 1-800 logic wrong. I like that. We need that. We need that hotline.
Yep. So Wind Waker hotline. This 4-1 is
Not much
kind of
for
not
us, yeah.
great.
Not much going for us here in the early stages of Tot G, but we'll do some other pretty fun skips here to avoid having to open up the waterfall that is in the middle of the room.
So there's 2 different ways you can do this. I think this is the left side. It's always confusing to me.
Yeah, so this is the left side. Yes, you're
This
right
is
here.
the left. I do know my left is my right, so I don't have to put up the L's anymore on my hands. Unfortunate for Advo. So you want to put a bomb down, leaf, and you want to clip into the. You want to try and move into the bomb, because the game's like, no, you can't do that. Stop. It pushes you out the other way, and we can use that to clip into walls. And that's what Ava wanted to do there. It would have been faster. Unfortunately, he fell down into the water. So we're going to do it from this side instead, the other side.
I prefer this side.
I also prefer this side. Then again, I've never done the other side.
I'm not good at bomb clips in general. I still use the statue method here.
Just shove your face into the bomb and it'll be fine.
See, I do that and then it explodes and then I get sad.
I would also get sad if I got exploded by a bomb. But that's just me. So, if you've seen Dodgy, you've seen it 1,000 times. It's just like the Goma boss fight in DRC, because we got to keep bringing up DRC around here, okay? This dungeon's very boring.
It's
very cutscene
It's a
heavy.
dungeon, that's for sure.
It's a very linear dungeon. You do have to move 3 statues into the middle of the hub room, so that way a nice glowy shiny portal will appear and take you on up. It'll beam you up, just like certain media,
certain things,
like a TV show.
So yeah, there's just this dungeon is very move everything around, platform, statues, and everything, just to get to the end. Yeah, it's pretty much all it is.
Yes, this is the DRC mod. We actually did go into the DRC. It looks very different, and it's very different mechanic-wise, and it's not. Do I call it a great mod? No.
It's just everything's DRC.
All DRC. So Avo started the platform, and I'm gonna guess they got a. Just kidding. So Avo's taking the statue of him. We're bringing a buddy to this first Armos.
We like
room.
traveling with friends.
Yeah, I also like traveling
makes
with
for
friends.
a good time.
Exactly. See, look, and now it's a fair fight. It's 2v2.
Even though our little buddy is just kind of more of a support here. But
Look, that still helps. Support good.
just there. And Advo's just going to line up right next to the door so he can just pop right out.
I would also pop right out.
Yep.
So now we have to wait, though, for the cycle.
Take a leap of faith like another franchise and Go right on ahead.
Alrighty, so we are gonna get a new check here, and for those of you who don't know logic, there is hop across floating boxes, like I said. But this is our last check, logically for Tachi, before we start getting to more of the command melody checks, which we know is behind hookshot.
A ROM hack rando where every entrance is replaced with a fresh copy of Tachi sounds amazing. Actually,
Sounds like something I would never play.
You know what? I would do it twice. I would play it twice. Just
Fresh
to see. Yeah.
entrances are my favorite. I agree, Jim. I don't like those. don't like non-fresh.
I really don't. I don't like rotten entrances.
I don't like rotten entrances. Every time I see Shark Island Cave, I cry a little bit on the inside.
Every time I have to go to Bomb Island.
Yeah.
Oh, that rotten entrance.
That rotten entrance. It's like rotten eggs. Alrighty, unless Kit is gonna go check Hop Across.
Did we see Hop Across?
No.
We have not seen Hop Across yet.
Evo is a runner that will not do this check.
You know
we
what?
did pick up a small key.
I respect it though.
So
I do respect it because I also would avoid Hop Across.
I like avoiding Hop Across until I'm one item from go mode. But that's also just me. Alrighty, and Advo is doing a nice little new Tanjo setup, fresh off the press from a few months ago. There is another setup for this. I know it come every few months. One will come out. This one's really good. I use it.
See, I'm all my strats that I use are considered boomer strats now, so
yeah,
I will have to get taught all these.
Boomer.
Yeah,
Come on,
that is
get
me.
with the times.
Look, yeah. Yep.
So as
but that was a really clear setup,
Yep.
and it helps us skip the command melody, which is in vanilla given to us to control that statue.
It's slow. Don't do it.
So
Don't ever
awful.
do it.
If you have to use command melody in this dungeon, I'm so sorry.
I think it hops like terribly slow. We should speed it up. Maybe instead of speeding it up, every time we play command melody, it'll just teleport across the room. And you know what? That's how I like it.
It just reloads the room, and then the statue is just perfectly in place.
Maybe if we play command melody, it'll just take itself to the middle of the hub room, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. That's what I want. New version of Randomizer coming soon to you.
Exactly.
All dungeons are DRC in that one.
Hippity hoppity, get
All
off
dungeons
my
are
Tachi.
DRC of my Tachi.
That's so funny. So we're going to see Kit making his way up to the next level of Tachi.
Yes, all the other setups are Cosmo, Trogmo, and Critmo. And now we have Tanjo times 5 billion.
Tangmo.
Tangmo,
We
you're
got
right.
Tangmo.
We gotta add an M in there.
Tanjo plus Momo strats. Okay, that's what we got going here.
Yes.
Okay.
And it looks like Kit skipped over First Starmost Night and returned, in order to take the statue all the way across. So we get to ride this little platform.
Yep. So
it's going.
We'll start off here at least.
It's a little elevator. Meanwhile, Avo is coming pretty close to finishing up this dungeon here.
Yeah, the downside to this is there's not much major tricks left here.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a good old third statue skip that we will not skip, but skips to avoid
skip.
doing it the way. Yeah.
It's a skip. Or a skip.
But Taji has not gifted us with much today.
Well, it's Tachi. What can I say? It'll gift us a fairy at the end, and then we can go save Grandma.
That is true. But will they save Grandma? That's the question.
It depends on how desperate they are for checks.
They do still have quite a bit at Windfall that they can go and do. Because we do have Pick the Box they have not checked. They have Fire and Ice Arrows that they have not checked there. Advo does have Zunari that he hasn't finished yet.
That is true. Can go turn that in.
We could go see a couple of checks there pretty quick here.
Ava will probably last location grandma at this point.
A big thing that we're missing still is a shield as well.
Yeah, we do need a shield. Contrary to popular belief, you do not need a mirror shield in order to beat the game. If you've seen vanilla speedruns before, you'd be like, what are you talking about? They have mirror shield at the end. Silly crystal. That's not true. That's because the cutscene will give it to you at the end. And all you need is actually just regular old wooden shield. It just looks to see if you have someone you can deflect.
Kit gonna go rush ET right over this. I
hope
approve
not.
and support it.
Evo almost being a little sad there. He ledge grabbed onto that statue, and if you're not careful, the statue will not follow you anymore, and then you gotta get that bad boy across somehow. And you're not gonna play command melody, so you do a bomb boost.
Well, the other unfortunate thing is doing it the way that Adbo just did it also makes it, there's supposed to be a whiz robe that spawns in this room when you come out. You don't touch the ground, you don't actually activate that loading for the whiz robe. So,
funny story, it's actually not the ground.
Is it really not the
Yeah.
ground?
I'm honestly surprised he didn't spawn it there. If I heard it right.
With hanging down like that, yeah, you might be right there.
Yeah, usually it'll spawn. It's not apparently. Usually that's how it goes.
Kit's gonna do the strat that I know here, lining up with the statue that way.
You don't know the boomer setup?
Is that not the boomer setup?
No.
Oh well then, good. I don't do the boomer setup.
It's kind of like, you kind of just get over there, you line it up, and then you just YOLO it. It's great.
See, no, that's the way Kit did it is the way that I've always
Well,
known
then,
to do
are
it.
you really a boomer?
Apparently not.
You're not. Fake boomer. Put you in millennial jail, I guess.
And the required small key, or actually, that's
That
gonna
has
be the
to- if
actual
that's-
big key.
if
I was like,
that's
it
a
can't be a small key. I get confused because all the keys are in the same style chest now.
Once
and
again.
I still want to see the big key be in the big key chest.
If that's a small key, please call 1-800-LOGO and Tandro because our logic is wrong again.
But that was a vanilla big key.
It was.
So
Ava
we enjoy
will go
seeing
check hop
those kind of
across.
things.
Ava will go check hop across. Unfortunately, there is no more dungeon items. We start with a dungeon map and compass. It allows more items to be placed in the dungeons. And unfortunately, we are out of dungeon items.
Was this dungeon completely dead? I think it was. Besides, did we get a bottle here? Is that the only thing that we got here?
No,
No?
we did not get I
No,
don't
we
think
did
we
not
got
get
a
the bottle
bottle
here.
here. We got a bottle somewhere else. That's about how uninteresting Tachi was today. We don't even remember.
We did get a Triforce shard from Godam. We will get one. So that is kind of the only thing that we're seeing here, which is a little unfortunate.
And it's Godan. If you ever want to know who's ahead, it's Godan. Godan is ahead.
That is true.
Godan is also two hands.
Pair of hands.
A pair of hands. And a partridge in a pear tree. So, hopefully for Avo's sake, Godan does not troll today. Okay, so Godan's trolling a little bit.
We're trolling just slightly.
Trolling just a little bit.
A minor troll.
Hanging over the edge. The bigger troll is if Godan's hands there just decide, hey, I want to come back to life. And they can just kind of come back instantly.
They like doing what they want sometimes.
Speaking
like that
of,
one. Like
hey,
that
look
one
at that
right
guy.
there.
Dude, that guy, he wanted to demonstrate what we were talking
I
about.
said, oh, you're talking about me?
Right. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's definitely not Halloween coming up. Ignore that fact. Alrighty, but that's Godan done. The path can now be opened. Period. Gotta put in the period.
Can it, though? Can it really be open?
No, well, no, but that's relative. It could be if we had another overall shard and the shard on Jahala.
That is true.
Look at the sands there. He's vibing with his little bone feet. See, I'm telling you, that's why Avo couldn't hit the switch earlier. Like, look at his little bone feet. He has no legs.
He's just a little thing.
No
He's just a
legs.
little dude.
Sand skipped down on leg day. How could he? Kit going over to go pick up this key chest. Unfortunately, he's not gonna like the fact it has small key. But, you know. Actually, he probably could have deduced that that was small key. He didn't skip anything else. honestly, I'm kind of surprised.
I'm a little surprised because
he did go check hop across.
But even then, I mean, Big Key is very suggestive in this dungeon as well.
I guess it depends on how comfortable Kit is
With a Big Key
Taji,
skip, that is
Big Key
true.
Skip. It can be kind of scary.
It's a little daunting. It is just a little bit daunting.
They're all scary, except for Forbidden Woods. Forbidden Woods Big Key Skip is super easy. We won't see it, but you walk through a door.
That is true.
That's it.
And we're seeing the return of Windfall Island. We're going to see a few checks get checked here.
Yes, my true love gave to me a completely disappointing Taji.
And we are continuing our streak of male not having
It's
anything.
Fine. Grandma's the answer.
But you're right.
Don't say but.
No, you're right.
It is Grandma.
You said the right thing, so
Yeah, exactly.
I was stopping.
You gave
my
up. You're
thoughts.
like,
No, I'm
right.
I'm agreeing. You know? We like Grandma here.
Look, I just realized that like we're lined up perfectly. See, because I'm definitely not Dunsey. You're definitely not Crystal.
That is true. Some days I question that.
Some days I question if I'm really Bellis or Crystal.
See, even chat is
Allegedly.
questioning it now.
Yes, allegedly. Maybe we're lying to you. Maybe we body swapped before this.
We're going to see the lighthouse turn on. We're going to talk to Creep. We like
The
Creep.
lighthouse is not turning on. That is a windmill.
No, I said we're going to see it turn on.
Well, we're watching a windmill turn
But we are
first.
watching a windmill. You're right. But we will see it turn on.
Well, we're not going to turn on the windmill. We're going to turn on the lighthouse.
Yeah, we're just turning on the lighthouse. That's what I said. We're doing great.
Don't worry, guys. We're
We
gonna
are-
turn the lighthouse and we're gonna turn on.
We're
gonna
gonna turn
on the windmill
lighthouse and light the windmill
in DRC.
in DRC.
Look, there's fire. There's fire in DRC. There's a bunch of lava. I mean,
That's
look,
true.
this is actually DRC light.
Volcanoes are really just giant lighthouses if you think about it. If you think
That's
about
true.
it. I don't recommend thinking about it.
Why would you say that? How dare you?
Look.
All right, Creep, give us some light arrows. Oh, there's
No,
a
we didn't
shield.
get a shield. Creep had something for us.
Hey,
at
you know
least.
what? Creep being kind of a homie,
And I think that's our gel holopath right there, probably.
I don't know.
Because we found a bow in Paw
We
Print,
did.
which
You
was
do
our fire
also
and ice arrows.
just need bow for Earth Temple. You
So-
do just need fire and ice. Gotta get the left side, man.
That is true. That is we don't talk about left side.
No. You're right. We actually don't.
We don't
Left
talk about
side's
left side.
dumb. Hopefully we don't see it. Alrighty, well, since we did unfortunately do Lenzo door cancel earlier, Eva went over and I think he talked to Lenzo. Yeah, look
Yeah.
at this cutscene. They're going to talk about photography. And there's two ladies that are gossiping. And they're gossiping about Lenzo and some woman that he talks to because they have nothing better to do with their time. And they want a picture. And with our cute little picto box, we're going to go talk to Zunari first. And
Which
get
is-
Mirror Shield.
okay.
Okay,
All
so,
Wow.
um,
Both shields found here on Windfall.
and if you take one line away from this conversation with these two ladies, is she's so saucy.
Yeah.
that
That is the one
the
line.
one takeaway from that conversation. Plus the piece of heart.
Okay, well, we're just a little more healthy this seed.
That
you
is
know.
true.
4 hearts is better
we-
than 3.
We generally don't get hearts around here, since we don't open up as many chests
That is
anymore.
true.
Goodbye, mail. We don't need you.
It's just Tingle.
Let her be gone. So Avo is gonna work boy. I imagine we see a nope, we're going outside. We're gonna go save
We're
Grandma.
checking Grandma. Wow.
Guys, we're gonna go save Grandma. We're probably gonna go into the Earth Temple and be sad.
I would...
Actually, I think. So
I think we're
my
definitely
brain
going to
is
save Grandma
correct.
here and then go to Earth Temple.
So if my brain is correct, if Hookshot is not here on Grandma Mail, I'm pretty sure Hookshot just kind of has to be at Angular, I think.
We haven't seen Angular yet, have we?
No. And Earth Temple is locked completely by command melody. So,
I mean, Morph Hover?
no, we're not
Morph Hover?
We're not morph hovering. Oh my god, stop saying morph hover. Just because you keep saying it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
But
Jim isn't going to
what-
go over there and go morph hover for both the runners.
But what if it does happen?
It's not going to happen. Stop getting your hopes up. Stop.
So we are still looking for another overworld chart.
He totally
A bow.
could. He totally could not. Maybe he goes over and morph hovers for the person he doesn't like the most. Gets
We're
him
also looking for
disqualified.
another sword here as well. And I guess we're looking for the hook shot.
You guess.
Well, I guess.
Don't worry, guys. We might see Boomerang. But we do need Boomerang to beat the seed. Trust me. It says so in the logic.
Let's see what Grandma had for us.
Come on, Grandma.
That's
Boo.
that
Lame.
kind of hurts a little bit.
I'm booing. Evo is feeling validated.
But
That he shouldn't save Grandma.
we do have soup at least. Soup is useful.
Soup is pretty nice. It does give you double damage, and that's pretty cool. It also fills up your magic all the way.
This is true.
And magic is pretty nice to have.
We like double damage and we like a full magic bar.
I've disagree sometimes, but I guess it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing morph hover, you don't want full hearts.
That is true.
Alrighty, and it looks like. Oh, I forgot this was a check as well.
I'm glad that none.
That's a
that's
Moblin's letter.
Interesting.
Shout out to Moblin's letter. It stinks a little bit, but that's okay. We do appreciate the stinky things in life. I think he equipped almost every piece of bait he could before he landed on the pair.
Yeah, no, we're doing great.
Don't worry about it, guys. We will see Earth Temple here very shortly. There's some interesting tricks.
Kit finally going back to grab that exotic flower.
The
I'm gonna
warp of
imagine.
shame back.
I'm gonna imagine Kit's gonna go Windfall next then.
Wait.
Oh, maybe. Yep. That was a little confused with
Look at
the
that bottle.
map.
That bottle. All
I
right.
love that bottle.
Dude, that's so good. Alright, so we're going into Earth Temple. And Earth Temple is full of tricks. Full of storages. We are tiptoeing our way into Earth Temple. I would also like to not go in here, but C says we have to go, so we must.
What dungeon is full of treats? Forbidden Woods.
I love treats. Yeah, trick or treat. So, yeah.
It's
ATS
Halloween
tricks
on
and
Monday. This
treat.
could, yeah, it's trick or treats.
Yeah.
You know, it fits.
And Tachi is smelly. Tachi is not full of treats, Crane. You're wrong.
Kaji very much did not have anything else. Is that what Dunzy is wearing himself as a costume? How did you know? How'd you guess it?
I thought I was. Oh wait, I thought we swapped. Oh man, you didn't want. Jeez. I thought I was you.
Well, Dunzy is.
This is what you look like, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. All right, so we're killing some choo-choos here. We don't have light arrows. Can't light arrow the little purple ones there. So we gotta shine the mirror shield on them. They turn to stone. Lucky them. Cause who doesn't want to turn into stone?
Tower of
Am I
Tricks
right?
and Gatreats.
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 I love Tot G.
I love the Gatreats.
Gatreats.
Dungeon is a bucket of candy standing outside the door that you just grab a handful out of. DRC.
Oh yeah.
100%.
All right, so Kit's about to check his exotic flower. He's not going to be too happy with it, since he didn't have to go back and go trade for an exotic flower. And
Crane, everybody already thinks that you and Jim are the same person. I don't need them thinking that you guys are me.
All right, so when's the solo commentary of Jim happening? And it's just Jim and Crane. It's just Gymnast 86, and there's
But
two
it's-
people there.
And it's just Dunsey, apparently.
It's just a plot twist. You're actually Gymnast?
This is news to me.
Whoa, that's crazy. It's news at 11. We're all
One
gymnasts.
Dunsey is enough. We're all gymnast. It's Dunsey and the gymnast.
Let's all be gymnast. Pick your number of gymnast. You're all in the basement, regardless. Oh my goodness. All right,
So we're just kind of seeing Adva go through Earth Temple here. We haven't seen any major tricks just yet.
don't worry, they're
Just yet.
coming.
They are coming. I
They're
think we're
coming.
going to see one here shortly.
We are going to see some storage, and that is a key. Chest.
Oh, we're gonna
Store it, man.
We're gonna store it.
Hey, we got to get through this dungeon pretty quickly, okay?
I am okay with that.
This dungeon is not one of my favorites, besides literally almost all of them, except for DRC and Forbidden Woods and Forsaken Fortress. Ignore the point where it's the only 3 fast dungeons.
See, I was talking to Advo and Kip before this race, and we were talking about how, like, in vanilla especially, Earth Temple is not a great dungeon.
Earth Temple is
not
a
fun dungeon. But trick-wise and strategy-wise, I personally really enjoy doing half the things that you can do in Earth Temple. I think it's a blast.
I agree, Crane. My favorite part of ET is it not being required.
But I will also agree with that. But if I have to do it, I enjoy doing some of the crazy things that you can do. As you just saw, you can totally skip the Songstone. Just go
Stonkstone?
The Stonkstone.
The stonks.
It's all stonks, dude.
Maybe there's a bunch of money here and they'll actually be stonks.
But I enjoy doing everything that you can do to make this whole thing just kind of absolutely nuts. As long as you don't get grabbed by floor masters.
I love being
Yeah, we're doing great.
Glabbed. I love being glabbed by floor masters. Being glabbed by the floor masters in DRC.
Glad.
Alrighty, so we're gonna see some soup action here. This is a good place for soup to shine.
That is true.
It takes one hit and one jump slash in order to kill these floor masters, and that's pretty fast. Grandma's, is that soup or soup?
Sub.
Soup. It is grandma's soup. Unfortunately, grandma put some not very nice ingredients in the soup, and because of that, she's not going to give us anything good, honestly.
But we're going to see Advo grab some more storage here. We're going to have some more shenanigans happening throughout the rest of the dungeon. Just
Shenanigans.
breaking the entire thing.
Goodbye, Fang. Avo's going to save that small key, so we stored some keys along the way. And we will not see those keys ever again, honestly.
We'll
unless
remember the
there's
keys we
something
lost along the way.
there's something in Third Crypt, we will not be seeing these keys, except for the one Avo has right now. And in this, for the sake of being able to do checks. Actually, he opened up that first chest. I guess he would no. He would not want to go back to Destructible Wall to store that. I actually don't know.
I don't know what's going to end up
I
happening here.
would be pretty sad.
Hopefully we're just banking on left side having nothing. But at the rate we're going, it's either,
Hey, you know what?
it's either going to be in basement or it's going to be in left side.
Ooh, that's nothing. Shout out to that being nothing. You know what? It's fine. We'll just skip it entirely. We'll do a bunch of leaf pumps and skip it. It's fine.
It's turning
Another
into a
troll
very,
spot.
very interesting seed here at the end, where there's no real guess on where anything's going to end up being.
I guess everything is going to be in logic.
That, I think you might be right on that one.
I hope so.
I have an inkling that that's correct.
Don't worry, guys. I am a top 24 runner for season 5. I know what I'm talking about.
Don't worry, guys. I'm
I
not.
promise. I like to think I know what I'm talking about. Except when it comes to what dungeons we have when it's in front of our
That
faces.
is
Don't worry
true.
about it.
That is true.
I wouldn't go into DRC if I was running this seed.
I probably would have. If we're being honest, it would have been me.
It's fine. You know, you would have gotten a nice little reward at the very end for killing Goma.
When was the last time I
been the
played a
green
seed?
rupee. It would have been the green rupee, actually.
That's true. We would have improved it being Greg, though. I would have been okay with that. When was the last time I played a seed? Was 3 weeks ago? Before that, I have no idea. It's been a while.
I played a seed. What time is it? 6:54. It's almost 7 o'clock. I played a seed about 4 hours ago.
We do have a lot of other runners here with us at the event. It's been a pretty good time, so it's been really nice getting to see this kind of event in person. Get to sit and talk with everybody. Get to see some amazing runners.
We
at
like
work.
seeing that the people we talk to are actually not robots.
That is true.
We are actually not talking to bots. Oh boy.
Being cringe has nothing to do with it, Crane.
We're,
still kinda
look,
cool.
you know,
That part's
we're all
inevitable.
cringe. Look, we have cringe dungeons. We're allowed to be cringe here, okay? This is a cringe-friendly zone.
All right, with Jawhala down, we now have all of the boss shards on Advo's side. So we're still missing an overworld shard, we're still missing a bow, and we're still missing a sword. Advo does have the basement of ET and the left side of ET.
You
to
forgot about hookshot.
do. Nah,
You forgot about hookshot.
I'm leaving that on purpose at this point.
Well, we do know that it can indeed not be in the rest of Earth Temple. We still have a little bit of Earth Temple to go. We have the basement and we have the left side.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see where everything's at.
And I hope you people didn't like those Earth Temple keys that we stored because they're all gone. I hope you didn't form any attachment to them.
See you later.
Because now title screen link has them. So whenever you store things, you kind of like, it's like you put it in your back pocket, right? And you kind of, you want it later, right? But sometimes you just forget and you drop it. And then another Sans will come by and pick it up for you. And that is title screen. That is title screen link. No, he didn't. Yo.
See,
He has enough small keys.
I know. I was curious. He's gonna do basement first.
Yeah. Kinda surprised.
I am too, especially with the conversation
But,
that we
hey.
had earlier about doing backwards left side first and then using the swart pot in 3-block room to go to the basement next.
Avo doesn't want.
We did have a conversation
Yeah.
about this before the
He
race.
wants you to do it so he can win. He can win his races.
But we've already seen a spike chest, so Advil will turn the light. Oh, 2 spike chests.
Yo.
We're gonna turn the
Two
lights
is
on.
more
here,
than
friends.
one. 9 out of 10 experts say 2 is indeed more than 1,
That
right?
is true.
Exactly.
I'm worried about the one expert that didn't.
Well, you know, he thinks that 3 is more than 1, probably.
You know, that is true.
Yes. So we do have 2 spike chests. We are still missing Maggie's letter. We are also still missing Boomerang. Boomerang is a troll in this dungeon set. That light is not going to work, and Avo did not like Medley there. Medley's like, no light.
Medley likes to do what Medley likes to do.
Medley does what Kit opening up that chest there.
Our last sword?
That's pretty cool. And I think, where is Kit going? Kit is going to left side first.
Interesting.
It is something that I like to do a while back. When you get 2 small keys very early. I just like going left side. Because there's gotta be something over there, you know. Yes, Ava, go pick up the other spiky chest that you spawned in.
There's Maggie's
There's
letter.
Maggie's letter.
So we may see a little return to Windfall.
We probably will.
We probably will. Yeah.
Eventually. Who knows if not right now. We still want Deluxe Picto Box for Mako. If that wasn't hinted, I don't remember at this point.
There is still a possibility that we just have bow, shard, and hookshot all remaining in the dungeon still, which would be insane.
Once again, if hookshot is in this dungeon, please call 1-800-LOGO and Tanjo, because you need command melody to get in here to do checks.
But do you?
You do.
That is true.
If it was otherwise, this be glitch logic.
Yeah, I do forget about logic a lot.
Yeah, exactly. 1-800-hookshot. This is a spiky chest. This could be light arrows.
Or it's just a broken seed.
Imagine. Time to cry.
Basement is very low. And Kid also got a spiky chest
Ooh.
on 3-block room.
Avo picking up a tingle statue.
And
Yo,
it's the
boomerang! Let's go.
Unfortunately, Ankle was hinted dead.
Ankle is hinted dead.
So
Ankle has a huge heart.
Not excited for these tingle statues today.
Ankle has a big heart. So logically, the game wants you to cut down Puppet Ganon's strings in order to hit his tail, because you can't do it otherwise.
And last chest in basement, nothing. So we're gonna see Advo go hit that left side now.
Yeah, you know.
And
we do know it has boomerang.
yeah.
I mean, we need boomerang.
We're going to see what's on the rest of the left side here on Kit's side, so this will be some good information from us here.
There's light arrows.
Wow, Earth Temple was just stacked today.
So Kit will have light arrows. Interesting. Okay. So Kit decided, I guess, to fight these rededs down here. He did pick up boomerang. He could have used boomerang and used it to bring it to him, as boomerangs do. They always come back. They're loyal like that. And it would have brought the light arrows up to him, so he didn't have to do this fight, even with light arrows. I'm gonna take some anchor out. I mean, it is left side. I mean, I would also take my anchor out on left side.
And we'll see what mini boss has here. If it's the last shard,
imagine.
That's gonna be something crazy.
Gotta find that hookshot though, because they are not morph hovering.
Where is this hookshot gonna be at?
Well, it's not locked by a command melody.
Moblin letter, I would assume. At this point,
it is
right?
spiky. So there is a leaf strike you can do with nice, precise leaf pumps, and you can grab the ledge. Since we don't have hookshot, usually you can just hookshot the torch that's up there, and it'll just be a one-way skip to do this mini boss. But
luckily we have light arrows, so it makes it a little easy just to kind of fight them.
Just a little.
Just a little.
They're dead. They're dead and gone. So Kit will have a much nicer Jawhala. For some reason, don't ask me why, the developers were like, hey, what if we just...
the last tingle statue.
Nice, let's go.
Oh, no.
Dude. All right, we can go see Ankle now. We can go get our container. Evo likes that boomerang. He laughed at it. But, I don't even remember what I was saying at this point. Oh, man. It's gone. Oh, I remember. For some reason, developers were like, so... you can't have light arrows by the time you get Jawhala, because light arrows are usually at the very end of the game. But they're like, hey, so if you shoot a light arrow at Jawhala, it just makes Jawhala,
it's just light.
Just you can pick him up, and it's the only boss. Most other bosses don't get affected by light arrows, except for Goma. Goma is another exception. We're still talking about DRC around here. But for good reason, because when you shoot Goma with a light arrow, it heals Goma. It's very nice, The ultimate killing weapon.
Just giving Goma a present.
Just giving Goma some health.
Staying alive through this entire seed anyways, might as well give Goma more health.
And you can't kill Goma with light arrows. Just shoot over 100 light arrows at Goma, and Goma will eventually die. Good luck getting over 100 arrows.
Now we're going to check out see if this chest is spiky. It is. We do know it is our last tingle statue, however.
Ooh, I was going to go for these leaf pumps here. This is a trick. Not high enough.
Not hitting it. We're going to try it probably again before, I would assume. If he fails this one, then he would probably fight. Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe not. Gonna still go for it.
Hey,
I'm here for it. No, I'm here for the
you know what? You
strats.
gotta go for it. And unfortunately, Kit, it looks like Kit doesn't have a chest that he can easily store. He could store breakable wall. Like, yeah.
I will say, I also, like, even if I do have storage, I like to bring Medley with me because I don't trust myself for the first one. I've
Just
messed it up
believe.
too often.
Just believe, and it'll be fine. I will lost just a little bit of time there going for those link pumps.
Still, we still have a little bit of a sizable lead here.
Yeah.
With Kit having to finish the rest of the dungeon here. Advo's going to check this, and then I believe he's out of here.
He's gonna go away.
I would imagine that he doesn't want to stay in here any longer.
I would not want to stay in here any longer. He's definitely not going to want to stay when he sees what's there.
And oh, the pain. Oh, the pain.
Yo, let's go see Ankle. Let's go get that heart container.
Streamer doesn't know.
Streamer doesn't know. Well, Streamer does know. He just picked it up.
That is
He just picked it up.
true.
That was his last single statue, man.
He
does know.
Some pure pain on Advo's face.
It
there
was
as we-
amazing, though.
As we pick up that wonderful last tingle statue.
Prime reaction, exactly. So now we're gonna leave. We gotta go find that. Oh, that's very loud.
Was it really? I'm sorry.
I could hear it for the headphones.
Oh, that's fair. I cracked my knuckles for those that are concerned. And for those that are concerned, I cracked my knuckles. I'm sorry.
Are you though?
No.
Exactly.
Not even a little bit.
You're really just not sorry today, aren't you?
No. I'm very unapologetic.
That's the word I was looking for. I don't know words. Oh no.
All right, so the return to Windfall once again for a couple more things here.
Hey, we gotta mail off that Maggie's letter.
We do also have Bido mail.
We do have Beto mail. You say Bido?
I did say Bido.
Is it? I don't know. I always say Beto.
I don't know.
Because Beto is bait.
Bite O. See,
Are you saying he's gonna bite you?
Yeah. Maybe he is.
Hey, he's a shark. Hey, he's biting the cheese. He bit off most of the cheese
All
and
I'm
left us a
saying
corner piece.
is Earth Temple was stupid stacked today.
Taji was not. Seems about
that
right.
was insane.
So now we are on the hunt for hookshot.
Bido went good, Beto went debated. I like it.
It's very Gouda.
Ooh,
That wasn't very good. I'm sorry, everybody.
that wasn't very Gouda.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude, that wasn't very Gouda either. I'm very blue now. Blue cheese.
I don't know any other cheese puns here, so I'm gonna stop.
Alright, so now we're gonna deliver this letter to Maggie. Maggie is in love with a moblin for Forsaken Fortunes. There's
We have
Deluxe
a
Picto.
deluxe Picto, so now we can go take another picture of Menenko.
She's actually gonna see herself now.
Yeah.
She wants to see herself. Look, see how good she looks, you know? She's very vain in that sense. But you know what? Self-confidence, okay? I mean, she knows she looks good and she just wants to see it. But, Avo sped through that text pretty fast, but, Maggie's boyfriend, Moblin, wants to eat her. So, maybe it's for the better.
And
There's
our
hookshot.
hookshot.
So, yeah,
So
no.
we are
in go mode.
officially in go mode.
Avo's running his way over to Hyrule.
I was hoping we'd see the Morph Hover.
You were not going to see the Morph Hover.
I said I was hoping. I can
Avo
hope-
does
I
not
can
Morph
rage.
Hover. Kit does not. None of these runners Morph Hover. There is barely any runners here that have Morph Hover.
We should get more run. I don't even Morph Hover myself, but I want to see more.
Sounds like you're a hypocrite.
I am a hypocrite.
At least you're honest. Ooh, that last Poe was he was hiding. He was hiding from Kit's view of the camera there.
The lore is that the Moblin wanted to
Yes,
eat Maggie.
it is. He literally says, "I want to eat you." I don't know.
I'm still impressed that the Moblin can write.
Yeah, you know, maybe Maggie just knows the language of the Moblins.
That is true.
And that letter is stinky, by the way. It does say it has a smell to it.
All right, we're going to get some good Hyrule action going in here as we work our way towards the end game here on Advocate side. We're going to go fight a puppet and a phantom and a Ganon. Not necessarily in that order.
I had to think about it. I had to think about what she said first.
I did say it. I said the order a little incorrectly.
Well, I mean, you swapped 2 of them.
Yeah, that's true. It's still not in the order.
Oh, yeah. Dude. To be fair, we would have seen Phantom Ganon earlier if Phantom Ganon wasn't hinted dead at Forsaken Fortress. But this is a different Phantom Ganon.
That is true.
I will say. They're not the same. If you have Forsaken Fortress and you fight Phantom Ganon and then you come down here, they're not the same dudes. They're actually different. They're like twin brothers, right? One just dies to light arrows, so the other one likes to play tennis.
I always thought it was the same one. I thought he just leaves Forsaken Fortress.
So, game mechanic wise, you can't shoot the Forsaken Fortress.
Well, that is true.
Phantom Ganon with light arrows, and you can with the one in Ganon's tower.
So
so therefore, they're twin brothers.
he just gets weak.
It's because he doesn't play tennis.
That's fair.
Tennis makes you stronger, guys.
Maybe
Confirmed.
because he got zapped too often, he just lost the ability to.
Fair
or
enough.
decided it just wasn't a good idea.
Relatable. Maybe he trained in TRC.
The
Yeah.
actor flags can be on the same actor. Okay.
No, it's 2 different guys. Don't worry about it.
And you know what? I'll support it.
It's canon. Dude,
I also know nothing about the lore, so I mean, I
don't either.
honestly believed you for like
Kid
2 seconds.
Kid's sister gets taken. Kid goes and tries to save her. Gets shot out of a barrel. Looks pretty funny doing it. And talking boat.
And then gets thrown by a bird too.
He also gets thrown by Link gets
Link
thrown by a
does
lot
get
of things in this game. We
thrown
don't see
around.
it. We don't see it. It's amazing.
He flies very often in this game. Now that you really think about it.
Link gets the short end of the stick. My favorite is when you place all the pearls. We don't do that in this version of Randomizer. Back in the day, boomer times, you had to place all the pearls, and I'm glad we don't have to do that now. But the cutscene after that, where Tachi rises up, and it's amazing, great, and Link gets thrown by the blast and just splats onto Tachi.
Yeah, there's...
That's a good cutscene.
I don't understand how this kid has a face after half the things that he goes through.
Guys, look, we're at the end. We're
right.
at Puppet Ganon.
Yeah, we are going to get into the final boss fight section here. Puppet Ganon has 3 phases.
We're going to hopefully speed through this first phase. This first phase is annoying. So you have to hit the little ball that's on his tail. That's his weak spot because every boss has to have one. It's just not an eyeball in this game. Let's be glad it's not an eyeball. Like Majora's Mask 3D, but that's beyond the point. So you want to hit the little crystal that's at the end. And he's dead. Okay, that's cool.
Yep, 3 quick shots to that crystal ball on the back of the tail. And it moves on to the next phase.
What? I thought it was over. Well,
Spoilers.
spoilers. Golly. Can't
I did
have you
say
here.
it had 3 phases, so that was kind of my...
Well,
my
maybe you just
initial
lied to
issue.
him. You haven't been very truthful so far.
That's true.
You've been very unapologetic and a liar.
You want to hit the little crystal? Quote from you.
Oh no, you can't tell them, you guys.
Dunsey is a pathological liar. Look, I'm talking to somebody about it. I'm sorry.
Ooh, unfortunately, Avo did not get double crit there. You can end this second phase very quickly by hitting that crystal twice. Well, 3 times. You hit it 3 times because 3rd time's the charm, I guess. There's a lot of doing stuff in threes in this game, like in this series in general.
Yeah, it's all over. It's crazy.
Like, you do a lot of stuff 3 times. But we're on the 3rd phase because we can't get enough of the threes around here.
Boing.
So, Yeah, this little crystal is just Puppet Game's weak spot. First phase is kind of trolly because his tail moves, and it's kind of random, and he likes to swing it behind him. Nice.
Amazing trog shot.
Nice trog shot,
Very,
dude.
very nice.
That was really good. That first phase, that third phase was over very quickly. This has been a very good high roll for Advo so far. We just have a little bit left though. We have a nice little rope climb. Get ready for the rope climb, guys. It's the best part of the Sands model. Aw, it's fine. Look.
Still sounded great. Was able to catch himself with the leap
Yes,
there. Had
we
a
got
little
the
bit of magic
S.
left over.
Yes, chat. Go, go, go. Spam the S. This is what the Sands model is made for. But after this, all we have to do is do grapple skip because grapple is, even though it's faster in this game, is still slow. So we're just gonna hop up on this little chain and just phase on through. Don't worry about it. Sands is fine. But we're gonna soup up here for the final fight. I promise this is the last of it.
Yeah, well, now we're just going to go fight
Now we
Ganon.
gotta go fight Ganon. Well, yeah, depending on how Zelda feels, we might have to fight Ganon and Zelda at the same time.
Zelda does like to...
Zelda doesn't like us sometimes, and she likes to shoot us with light arrows.
She's kind of mean in this game.
Thankfully for us, her light arrows aren't, for some reason, they're not as good as ours because they don't instantly kill us. But it feels like it.
We'll see Zelda wake up here, and this is where they devise a little plot, a little plan to bounce the arrows off of a mirror shield. And that's it right there.
Alrighty, and that is going to be GG for Advo, finishing with a time of 1:32. I think it was 35. I'm not sure.
1:32, 30-something.
30-something. It's a time, and it was fast. And I think Kit is also completely over it after getting that deluxe Picto. No
we're gonna
idea
see
that
them,
Manenko had his hook shot waiting for him.
But fantastic game from both runners. And we will get,
Avo is gone, you guys. He's gone.
we'll get the opportunity to talk to them here
Might have to.
right now. Yeah, we can scoot over and get our runners here on camera with us.
I'm no longer in view, but that's. Oh no, I am. I lied.
Get this over here out of everybody's face.
You just put that on my cord. How
You're
could
welcome.
you? Okay.
Welcome, guys. GG's to both of you. How do you guys feel?
GG's, yeah.
Yeah, GG's, yeah. That was fun.
It was.
You can say you didn't have fun. It's okay. We don't have to lie around here.
It was a seed, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you guys think of the dungeon choices there?
If Taji wasn't empty, it would have been much better.
What? You didn't like your empty, slow Tot G?
Literally
Your
I was
your
like,
Gomo Tot G?
if the key chests weren't like actual key chests, I would have doubted if that's in logic. But since like
It's-
key chests are only blue and dungeons that are in logic, I knew I'm actually in the right place.
It's fine. We were convinced for a while that DRC was in Logic.
We
It probably would have
did
been better overall if it was in Logic. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but no, I think in general I played okay. I did have my, I mean, I honestly I felt like one of those seasons where I just kind of like warm up to get into. I had my moments. Big Pig, that was fun.
That was a good time.
Dude,
I think,
he
Oh, God.
loves that post, okay?
yeah,
He-
Big Pig was having a blast. I think everything was going up pretty well. You guys were pretty neck and neck until you guys both got to Great Fish.
Okay, yeah.
And the rupee discrepancy for you,
Yeah.
Kit, not able to buy that second exotic flower kind of pushed that back a little bit.
Yeah,
And
that was
yeah.
kind of annoying.
Dude, rupees were really short. I was like actually really glad Big Pig gave us 200
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
You know.
I was like, actually, well, I take this.
Well,
This is the
actually,
this
thank
is the best
you.
junk this could have given.
Wow, are you insulting Big Pig normally gives
I
you
am.
bad junk?
I was like thinking about changing time of day to do Pig Heat for the fans. But then I was like, I probably go to Windfall after this, and I want to have it nighttime.
If
So
it
I
makes you
didn't.
feel better, we just assumed you weren't going to do it for the fans.
That's fair.
So, It happens.
I just thought it was
I
daytime
played
still.
Sans for the fans. That's
That is true.
has to be
Advo
like-
was
It
very
is
happy
true.
enough today.
It was for the fans, okay? Look, he didn't have his other models, so you know what? We're just yanking out Sans, okay? We gotta yank out the crazy models for this crazy time. Kit, unfortunately, you did DNF before you got your hookshot. Hookshot was on Minenko.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
mean,
right?
I mean, I would find eventually. I think my routing was pretty decent. I don't know. I mean, there's Zunari was kind of annoying with the rupees, but I think other than that, I think I didn't make any weird decisions. I think everything kind of just made sense in my mind.
I really think you guys had very, very similar routing. It was really just kind of that.
Stuff
yeah.
hinted.
I didn't want to do like Killer Bees and Lenzo Dora cancel, but I was like, everything I can do is completely horrendous.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, I guess I do this just because it's 4 checks that I can get, and it definitely paid off to do that.
Yeah.
The hints for this were also interesting. Getting all of the kind of major fire and ice checks kind of hinted at either being good or bad was kind
Yeah.
of nuts.
Yeah.
Fire Mountain
yeah.
was nice to
Fire
be
Mountain
hinted at.
and Ice Ring.
Actually, a
both
lot of your
being-
of your hints were like, "Hey, don't go to this place," and it was a lot of the
Like the,
nasty checks.
the entire
Yeah.
like 3 out of the major like islands on like the bottom right corner were just
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, and
Who
you're just kind of like,
needs
okay,
that?
that makes things really nice for us.
Right? Who needs those checks?
So, and finding a lot of things in dungeons made it pretty nice to kind of recover a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
What do you guys
a lot
do?
of things.
So
I think that's. I mean, yeah, the hints were definitely quite interesting. I think that what was it? Jahala Porprin. I think that was. I think that had to be
think so,
fire,
yeah.
fire and ice.
It had to
Iris.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
that's
was
what
the
we were
bow.
talking
And I,
about too.
and I noticed that at the time, so I think that's why I did left side early, because I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, this is probably going to be where my lights are, and I was correcting that, yeah.
yeah.
Your lights were indeed where you thought they were.
Yeah.
Isn't that's always nice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you even jumped down to fight those redeads, Kit. I'm surprised you just didn't quit boomerang and throw it over
Getting
to
that
you.
boomerang right there was pretty cool.
Yeah, getting
Yeah.
the boomerang, being able to grab that,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saves a quick little bit of time there too.
I'll be honest, I was like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, I don't have hook shots, so I'll just jump down. And so I was
Just
like,
jump
That's
down.
fair.
I
Yeah.
don't know, it didn't click that, oh, I can use the boomerang.
Hey, boomerang is always loyal. It'll come back, okay? I promise.
And then there was mini boss.
Nah, dude, you know.
The biggest we all
Man.
loved the face you made on that one.
Dude.
Getting that last
Dude, I was like,
statue.
I even tried like the leaf skip because
Yeah,
I knew
dude.
like I did practice it. I haven't used it. I don't think I've ever used it in a race because it like never comes up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I was close like twice.
Yeah.
it was
but-
pretty close, and then
yeah.
going and finally fighting the mini boss is only
Yeah, I didn't want to waste like too much time because I know like Kid is a very good runner. I didn't want to waste like minutes on this just to potentially lose to this one trick.
Yeah.
No, very
Kit,
understandable.
yeah, Kit did fight them, just
Yeah.
fight them normally.
I-
The good old light
yeah.
arrows, you know.
I've practiced that trick, and I'm like, yeah, no, screw that. I'm just gonna. Yeah.
I think personally, I think that's a good call there.
Yeah.
You wanted
It's
them
like-
to morph hover.
Yeah, look, okay,
You don't
you
get a
guys
say
didn't
in
find the
this.
hook shot obviously until like
Yeah.
the very end of all of that.
It would've
And
been
I
like
was
going,
I was
yeah.
calling a morph hover the entire time. So
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
hoping
I'm
it.
telling you,
It
they
was
don't
not
morph
a.
hover.
I guess I mean it was not actually a hover seed because I mean we were in go mode before hookshot, but it's only like useful if you have like at least 2 minutes.
That
you
is
need.
true.
And
Yeah.
Minenko was like right there.
Yeah, exactly. So
She
it
was
it,
right there.
it broke my heart a little bit, but
Just a little bit.
maybe we'll see that sometime later.
I mean, also none of us would have hovered.
It's okay. We were talking about Jim hopping up over there, and which one of you didn't like the most, he would have hovered for you. Definitely wouldn't have gotten you in trouble.
just a pinch hovering situation.
Yeah, right.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, any other thoughts of what you guys had going on the seed there?
No, honestly.
Any
Shout out to
crazy things?
shout out to the Rainbow Rupee.
True.
Yeah.
Poor old Trevor, lost forever hanging out with Phantom Ganon.
I liked it. We had like FF to Gan, and then it was like 2 shards, and then like cool.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
It was, I think it was
I
very.
was hoping there was something good in here.
No, why would you?
very simple
Why
seed,
would you
yeah.
assume that?
True.
Yeah.
It's a Ganondorf hint.
Yeah, right.
What could you think?
It's like, oh, it's Ganondorf. Oh boy, it's Boomerang.
That's a fun one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's always sad, but you know it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG to both of you.
Yeah, GG's guys.
Yeah,
you guys
GGs.
both did very, very well.
I don't have a bracket open, but I just have fun
I
in
know that
losers bracket
in
kit.
winners finals, it's like it's Jazz Nix was me now, and I think you have to face Crane.
I'm facing whoever won Crane versus Pixel. I don't know who won that one.
Yeah, it's Crane.
Yeah.
I see.
It's
I
Crane.
see-
Crane's
I
over there
see-
pointing
I
at
see
himself.
there.
Let's all point at somebody else that won that race,
Pull up the
and we'll
bracket
pretend
here.
that they won that
I
race
think we have
instead.
a bracket in chat here, actually.
But yeah, you both did great. Shout out to us, I guess. I guess we can
Yeah,
shout,
shout
us
out
out.
to you. Shout out to Dungeon
Crystal
Crystal
Bellas.
for calming
And
for-
Dunsey,
and
34.
Dunsey.
yeah, and then for the Momo and Ice Cold.
Yes,
Somewhere over there.
Tomodachi and Ice Cold Killer
Hi.
doing tracking for us. They did great. Thank you to our runners for running and doing great. You
Shout
guys,
out to
GGs
chat.
once again. Chat, you're always amazing. Our crowd here live in person, you guys are great.
Except for the few of you over there that are kind of stinky.
That's some fighting words
There
over
you,
there.
yeah, I see you, Crane.
That's not me.
I see you, Crane. But yeah,
And we will see you guys later.
there's more SGL stuff happening.
Yes. Make sure you're
There's
following
always
all of the
more.
SGLs for the entire tournament this weekend. Different games going on. Everybody's doing great. So,
Right.
bye guys.
Bye, guys.